No, I need this winter overlay to go down underneath almost everything. Almost everything, I said. There we go. And do I not? I must not have my follower goal here. Follower goal. We're getting so close. It should be at 292, but the widget gets a little weird sometimes. Sorry. We'll call it Moonglow Bay Fishing Mission. I honestly love this game so much. Done. And keeping things in the same theme, we have played games tonight with soundtracks by Lena Raine. Isn't that neat? I feel like she does so many different game soundtracks. I'm sure my mom would be happy if I switched to Minecraft, because that also has some Lena Raine music. But yes, the Secret Santa collab stream will be tomorrow. There's a group at 5 p.m. Eastern and a group at 9 p.m. Eastern. So you can show up there. I have my gift under my tree. Have not opened it. Before I get too involved in Moonglow, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. So if you haven't gotten up and stretched in a while, I recommend stretching, moving a little bit, prevent that lactic acid from building up, and go get yourself something to drink, and maybe even to snack on. Can't go wrong with a snack. And I will be right back. I am back. I don't think I have my closed captions on this scene, and I should. There they are. Inky's back. He wants to play. Oops. We went from playing a game where we are called Gigi to a game where we are called Gigi. And that's just because I go by Plant Witch Gigi. Hi, Waffles. Waffles, you make some silly sounds. Got some stuff you've got to do now. Thanks for the stream. It's been fun. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you guys so much for dropping by. I hope that wrapping the Christmas gifts wasn't too much. I'm gonna also drop the bingo stream command here. I figure you guys will be there, but for those of you who don't know, we are doing our third CGRH bingo stream on December 10th, a Friday, and you can win some really cool prizes. This game's art style is great. It really is. I like the idea of doing things that are voxel-based, but not, like, the same way that Minecraft does it. Because, I mean, it gets dull to me to see it over and over and over again. This, however, puts a new spin on it, and it's great. So where did we leave off? Ooh, Stormfish time. I hope you guys are ready. It's basically boss battle time. And I'm gonna catch these fishies. I learned I was using the net completely wrong. And by using it wrong, I mean I wasn't using it at all. Because there you can catch 4 fish at a time. It's very important to get the trash out of our waters. So much trash. There's some kelp. Here's the Azure Crossing. Is that a bottle? Oh, just a piece of driftwood. I see. Alright, we're headed toward the waking storm. We saw a huge fish over there. I think it was almost the first time I streamed this, I bumped into it. But now the waking storm is getting restless. And Paris, the owner of the fish mart, said he wasn't willing to try to arrange the catering for the Moonglow Centennial. Can you believe him? And so, we said we would catch this fish because it's kind of been just looming over everyone's head like, oh, something evil is coming. And so we said we would take care of it. Bunch of superstitious sillies. This music's new. We must be getting close to it. Not me picking up every single piece of trash on the way there. I'm an environmentalist, damn it. Why do you think I love the game Raft so much? Oh, look at it. What the heck? It's pandemonium out here, Gigi. Even with the lightning resistance, we can't stay forever. Then we better act fast. What was Marina's advice? To redirect the lightning with other tall objects in the water. This fish is enormous. What are you gonna do when we catch it? Dunno yet. I'll think of something. So for those of you who don't know, this game, your boat can take damage. And if you get stuck out at sea, you'll have to get rescued and then pay for boat repairs. I think it just knocked it over again. That's it. Now all we've got to do is reel it in. Thanks, River. Easier said than done. Excuse me. Come on. Not being nice to me here, huh? Wrong way. Also, as you can see, it's knocking these back over. Man, this can't be good for your fishing rod. Oop. Coming in a little close to land there. Big fish is angry, and we need to catch it. So it keeps running around and knocking over all these buoys. Come on. Oh, he's damaging my boat. And we need to keep these buoys up, otherwise we take more of the lightning damage. And I mean, we have a reinforced hull, and we have a figurehead, like a lightning rod on our boat, but we are not invincible. And so, of course, as this thing's mad, it keeps going in circles and undoing the buoys. I don't know that you need all of them up. I think it just helps. So, we pulled this big thing off of it. Gigi, it's antenna! What did you do? It was an accident. Marina said it was sheddable, right? It'll grow back? Oh wait, where's it going? It's retreating. It's had enough. Frankly, who could blame it?
Hi, Inky!
He's rocking the boat! No! Where is he? Waffles? Waffles? That way, quick, take the helm! Oops. Boing. Waffles! Where'd you go, buddy? Oh, there's Waffles. Waffles, don't ever scare me like that again. Whoa, Gigi. Amazing. What is that? Is it me, or is the storm subsiding? I mean, maybe, but if so, it has nothing to do with the legendary Stormfish. Yeah, I know, spoil sport. The dialogue in this game is so fun. And I'm not even saying that as someone who just likes reading dialogue in-game with character voices. It's just really good. Alright, so we discovered a thing. Where's that go? So, we were told that big fish is some sort of, like, lightning eel. And I mean, the region of the map is called the Waking Storm. So it's not too surprising that that's where it found its home. Oh, I'm way off. We're gonna wait for that to come around one more time and see if we can catch something fun. I don't think anyone has ever seen this kind of, like, gate before. So we're gonna have to ask around. Nope, I was off. Hi, Papa Pup. How are you doing? 1 second. last seen playing Rogue Legacy 2. We just wrapped up Celeste. I got through chapter 3, the chapter I hate the most. Oh, it's my lobster trap. Oh, wait. What are you doing? What are you doing, big fishy? Come on. Give me my trap. How am I not close enough? There we go. You've not seen this game before. Fork-toting pincher. Always the most interesting names. This game is Moonglow Bay, or as Linksy likes to call it, Fish Stew Valley. It's a very cozy game. It's out on Xbox Game Pass and Steam and Epic Game Store. Oops, wrong thing. And the premise is that you and your partner moved to this town to pursue their retirement dreams of fishing and opening like a sustainable sort of street food truck or oop. Please don't hurt my boat. Let me out. And so shortly after arriving, your partner had an unforeseen accident on the water and has been missing for 3 years and is presumed dead. So your character is understandably depressed and kind of doesn't take super good care of themselves for 3 years. And then your daughter moves to town to try to help get you back on your feet. So it's kind of a sad game to start, honestly. Like, you start in this kind of decrepit, abandoned town. There's raccoons. Stop doing that. There's raccoons everywhere. Buildings are falling apart. And the goal is to try to get some fish, make some money, get back on your feet, and eventually maybe help rebuild the town. Because you could try to open a little, like, food truck, but with nobody Stop that. I keep pressing the wrong button. With nobody living in town, it's kind of a hard market to open a restaurant in. There we go.
Oh, hi, Inky.
If you're not following Papa Pup, I highly recommend it. He is also doing a Celeste playthrough. And he is going after all of the B-side tapes. I have not quite hit that level of dedication yet.
Say hi, Inky.
You don't recommend doing it? Yeah. I told myself I would collect strawberries, but I wasn't going to commit to getting all of them. And I'm glad I made that choice, because honestly, there were a couple on stream where I got pretty close to getting them, but it just ends up not feeling fun to have people watch me die 30 times in a row to the same strawberry. So I kind of like give myself a little timeout and I say, okay, I can either come back and attempt this later, but for now I'm just going to keep progressing so that I keep things interesting, I don't get too frustrated. I think I'm at like 42 strawberries and 400 deaths. And I will take it, honestly. Because my main playthrough, where, I mean, granted, I was just kind of idly exploring, has like 3,000 deaths. Oh, you hit like 2,000 or 5,000? I don't know why, but the hotel section is my absolute least favorite section of the game. I talked about it a little on stream, but I think my issue with it is I can't visually process and follow the stupid moving like mold spores. I can't keep up with them. So this is the kitchen aspect of the game. I cannot stress this enough, how much I would immediately purchase this game if it came out on Switch. Like, I would literally go buy it right now. It is such a cozy game. And, like, I wouldn't even care about doing the plot stuff. I mean, I do because it's fun. But, like, you can just go catch fish and then you bring them back here and you cook them up. And each recipe has, like, different mini games. So here I'm frying, you hold the button, and you release in that little bar. And I made a sea salad, which is like a little shrimp salad, I think. You can see on the left-hand side of the picture, there's an icon with a fork and 3 stars. That's how good you are at making that particular dish. You're hoping it comes out on Switch? Oh my gosh, same. I seriously would... Like, I'm playing it on Game Pass, so I haven't bought it. I 100% would buy it for that. This is Moonglow Bay. I don't think it's that expensive. Oh, Spiritfarer reference. I know Shay played through Spiritfarer. I can't remember if they beat it on stream or not. But I've been told that's a game that I would like. It's very good. I will have to keep that in mind. Oh, I need a meat cleaver. So, you can see at the bottom of the recipe, on the left-hand side, it costs me 10 clams to make a fish and chips, but I sell it for 20, so I make 10 profit as long as it sells. Fish fingers, you only spend 3, so your return on investment is so much greater. 12 and 40 is really good, but I don't have much lobster left. 25... 17... Teaching us how to run a business? Well, basically, yeah. There are also days when, like, a recipe will be worth more and then worth less. Like, the market does fluctuate, which I think is kind of neat. Here you press the button when the little tick mark comes along. Here you use WASD to keep the yellow line within the blue line. Like, it's such a simple but fun minigame to play. And it's nowhere near as punishing, in my opinion, as the Stardew Valley fishing minigame can be. It can be a little repetitive when you're cooking a lot of things at once. That's why I'm grateful they gave us the option to batch cook. So, like, you can make up to 5 of a recipe at once instead of having to do it over and over. This is basically the same as boil, except it's fully left and right instead of any sort of, like, round. The game also does incentivize, like, you don't want to just keep cooking recipes for what could earn you the most money right now, because you won't learn any new recipes if you're not trying to get better at cooking. So it gives you a... Oops. Oh, I can only cook 2? Weird. It gives you a reason to keep cooking other things. I still find it funny. Nobody I know keeps potatoes in the refrigerator. Nobody.
Damn, son.
I think that sticker slapped. Yeah, there it is. There's supposed to be sounds that come along with, but for some reason they play in my headphones and not on stream. No, you don't get to pick a spot. I don't think you get to pick a spot. I think it's just random. It's funny because my character's name is Gigi. And it just yelled, Gigi! In my headset. Yeah, I think the sound alerts and the stickers they're fun.
And Inky's here. Aren't you? Isn't Inky here? Oh, he's off to the side.
Can I turn this? It's very precarious.
Yes, there's my kitty cat.
He is my familiar. His name is Inky, and he loves to serenade you. Ooh, that sea salad sells for $2.25? So, this is basically the same way the Stardew Valley shipping bin works, except it's a vending machine for your seafood. You put your seafood in the vending machine and townsfolk will come by and buy it at on their own pace. Which I think is a unique take, but it also makes sense because throwing it in a box out front and hoping somebody buys your seafood is not exactly good business sense. Also, you can pet the dog. Hopefully it's refrigerated. So that's the weird thing to me. I am assuming that it is, based on how it looks, but a lot of these meals you cook for them to be eaten warmed. And maybe it's just me, but I don't know that I feel like seafood reheats that well. So I still have to continue writing down my character voices, but I narrate this game when I play. And I love doing it. So these are sand fleas. You can catch them and use them for bait. Gigi, thanks again for your kind offer to refurbish the office. I know plenty of other properties around town could use your help. Although the owners might need a little convincing first. Oh, hey, sorry, I'm not familiar with any of the rumors that circulate around town. You should try the folk down by the beach. I have both of the people from the nurse's office being, or the physician's office being, like, really quiet and mousy. Look at Miss Chips and her parade of dogs. Sorry, Miss Chips, I need a little more time to make your steamed fish. Oh, that's fine. I'm sure we'll bump into each other again. Look at all the dogs. So the same way that Celeste, the music changes as you progress through the level, Lena Raine did the same thing in this game. Yeah, you may not have been here yet, Papa Pup, but the same person who did the music for Celeste does the music for this game. So I don't think I can make a tuna sashimi, and I don't know where to get a deadly tread. And I love how good she is at doing that kind of dynamic soundtrack. You're editing Celeste's TikToks right now, so you're listening to the music nonstop. Is that a bad thing, though? Inky, move your booty. But as you can see, this town is still in the process of being cleaned up. And this is even a little bit into the game. So, like, the sidewalks are cracked. There's garbage everywhere. There's, like, fallen down trees. There's some abandoned, like, picnic equipment. The gist of this game is that, this town used to be pretty industrious and a very good fishing hotspot. The industry was great here. I guess that's what industrious means. And after there were 2 incidents where people went missing, the local rumor mill kind of got out of control. Great, that's a beautiful addition. This is Marina. Still looks like a nice place to you. Well, I mean, so this is supposed to be like, these are straight up trash bags that people have just dumped over here. Here's a broken park bench. We have a couple of fish on the side of the museum. That looks to be pretty well maintained. 2 more broken park benches. But we're getting somewhere. So okay, we need to go back to Paris because he was the one who wanted us to catch that fish that was making everyone so nervous. Yeah, there's something about the way Lena Raine did the soundtrack for Celeste that just, it invigorates you when you're playing. It knows when to be chill, and it knows when you really need a fire lit under your butt to get somewhere. It looks like it would be nice if it wasn't all trashed. I think that's what they want you to feel. Like, here's a nice marketplace where I'm guessing there used to be fresh fish, fresh produce, etc. And now there's just a bunch of, like, garbage bags and cans and a bunch of boxes. What, Gigi? What does that oaf of a mayor want with me now? Look around. There's no fish, no money, no market. And all because of that cursed Stormfish. It's gone. What? What's gone? The fish. Well, technically it was an eel. So tell your suppliers they can get back to work. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm being asked to make arrangements for this centennial. But what do we have to celebrate? I look around and the community needs care far more than any grand celebration. Yeah, exactly. We all want the same thing, but we're pulling in the wrong direction. The answers aren't out in the bay, the ruin, the Stormfish. They're right here. Moonglow Bay just needs support to be useful again. And time to heal. So what do we do? Leave it with me. I'm gonna speak to the man in charge. I literally wrote down the character voices for me to use, and I'm still working on some of them.
Yeah.
Welcome. Can I please buy a meat cleaver? You're welcome anytime. You're afraid to do character voices when streaming? I have started by saying this is like the main game I will do them for, and then we'll go on with it from there. But I promise you there's some character voices that like, I'll do it once and then I'll be like, I don't remember what this voice was. That's why I started writing some of them down. I guess Paris just got to be gruff. Gruff and low. And honestly, I often will just pick a character that exists in media and be like, I'm gonna mimic that person's voice. Whatever you need. Like this is Jasper from Steven Universe. Now we have some high-grade bait. It makes the story time feel very cool. The only time I've stopped doing it is that if you're just idly talking to the people outside, they'll just keep talking about what their favorite dish is, and you'll be like, sorry, I haven't cooked your favorite dish yet. So I try to like save it for cutscenes and stuff. It makes the story time feel very cool. I appreciate that. What is your voice again? I don't remember. Okay, team, crisis mode. The treasury is dry. What's the solution?
Oh.
We could sell off resources. Like what? For half a decade, the only meaningful thing this town's produced is folklore. Reopening the library must take priority. Who knows what knowledge we're keeping locked away? If the town wants to fish again, let them fish! Mend the harbor! What? Before then, we must restore a sense of heritage and pride! Fix the clock tower! Silence! Oh, Gigi, been standing there long? Long enough. Allow me to introduce... Lily Tremblay, future mayor. My exhausting family. Apparently I came at the right time. What needs repairing? The harbor.
What?
The clock tower. The library. Stop, all of you. Lily, congrats. You're fundraising for the harbor. Ethan, find investment for the clock tower. And be charming, both of you. This town needs to dig deep if it wants to survive. I don't know what voice I'm doing for him anymore. Rose, my darling, once these two facilities are sorted, typical, side with the kids. I will gladly support reopening the library. I don't know, can I do a Greg Universe voice for the mayor? Everything's a negotiation. The town needs capital, pure and simple. But even with a bottomless jar of shells, time's against us for the centennial. It wouldn't hurt, though, a bottomless jar? Well, you've worked miracles before. And the town bulletin board is always stacked with requests. Anything you can do to help fund the harbor and clock tower renovations would be extremely welcome. I don't know, I at least picture the son who wants the fancy clock tower to be a little bit pretentious. Oh, wait, I know that look. What are you planning? This town is willing to pay good money for extraordinary seafood. Don't say it. And where's more extraordinary than the hot springs? You had to say it. We've barely scraped by selling catches from the bay, and you heard the mayor. The town needs to dig deeper. And so do we. But besides, isn't this why you came? To support the Centennial? It wasn't just that. And of course, I'll help, but first, we need a smaller boat. We'll never cross the Geyser Shallows in the Two Cats. Our boat is called the Two Cats. And also, I love the idea of the wordplay on, we're gonna need a smaller boat. It's really good. What's your voice? Maybe you can be annoyingly bubbly. I can't think of what character I have in my head, but I have a character in my head. You care to contribute to the upkeep and prosperity of our civil amenities? All donations will support the refurbishment of our beloved harbor. He's on the sales voice, Lily. I'm here to help. Oh, thank goodness. All of this smiling makes my cheeks hurt.
Oh.
Yikes, the harbor waters are really in a state. I know, right? Before we can renovate, I need to sweet talk some minion into the driftwood. Huh? I have a boat, you know. Oh no, sorry. I didn't mean. I wasn't angling for... Relax, Lily. I'm happy to be your minion for the day. Let me clear that driftwood for you. Maybe do a voice as Brody? Who is Brody? Oh, from Jaws. Embarrassing moment here. I've never seen Jaws. I'm so sorry. I am probably like the worst person for not having seen cult classic movies. Like, really, really bad. I think Fudge put on Jurassic Park for the first time for me. I think it was sometime last year. Like, it's embarrassingly bad. Oop. I quoted it, though. Well, I mean, that's a very iconic line. But if you need further proof that I'm really bad with movies, I asked my Dungeons and Dragons group, I was like, what's the name of the alien from Alien? They still won't let me live that one down. And for those of you who don't know, it's Alien. Yeah, it's pretty great. So we're gonna clean up some driftwood and wait to make a little bit of money. Looks like we've got, what, 500 shells? My webcam stand is actually blocking out my shells counter. It's a little bit better, though, than my, I have a phone stand next to my ring light, and that one just constantly had to block my monitor just with where it was at. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's a big old piece of driftwood. Look at you. Your monitor with OBS on it is partly blocked with a mic arm, and it's pretty annoying. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I've got my monitor with my game footage on the left, and I've got my dashboard manager on the right, so that I can read chat and whatnot. Only downside is I can't always see my alert box. So, like, if somebody follows, I can see it in the activity feed, but if somebody hosts me, I don't see that. I am so bad sometimes at remembering to host up, too. I like doing it because I think it's supposed to help people to find you in the, like, the Twitch recommended section. Supposedly. Oh, 'cause, 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 ' Like, mechanically speaking, I don't know what difference it makes because, like, if someone's not online, I'm not usually checking their Twitch channel to see who, like, they're auto-hosting. You never host unless you raid and it auto-hosts. I even had I have an auto-host list with a lot of good streamer friends on it, but I feel like I heard actually clicking to manually host still helps with the, like, recommended algorithm on Twitch. I would still, like, there's still some research to be done on whether that's actually true. Like, I don't know, if somebody has, like, 5 people hosting them at the same time, do they actually show up? I don't know. The one thing I might want to do is I had to mute my Nightbot timer messages because, one, they're just a little bit too wordy, and two, I think they play a little too frequently. What I'd rather have is, like, every 20 minutes, a message from a list of, like, 3 different messages will play. So I might look into, like, a chat bot for that. If one exists. Is that trash? Looks like trash. Or is it seaweed? I can't tell. Your Nightbot gets a little spammy too. It's really hard to figure out how to, like, have it not do that. I had a thing that was supposed to be able to pick, like, from a list of your messages, but I could not get it to work. There's a lot of, like, oh, this command should work for you kind of Reddit threads, and then each different bot is different. Surprising no one, I suppose. Clear the driftwood. 10 out of 10. We did it. Man, that's a lot of trash here in the bay. So let's see, did we catch anything? Not much today. So there's not too much to make up. I don't remember where to get the Raha skate. This specific kind of fish. And I'd really, really, really like a meat cleaver, my guy. Because I can't make a lot of my recipes until I get a meat cleaver. Recommendation, if you play this game, get in the habit of saving, like, before you go to bed. It does not autosave at all. Alright, I'm going to drop a couple of commands in chat. One, this is a reminder that we are doing our third CGRH bingo stream called CGRHmas. It will be next Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. You will get an in-browser bingo card. It's free to play. You play along as we make the bingo calls. And there are tons of prizes to be won. I'm actually going to switch to just chatting to showcase some prizes. So here we are. Yes, bingo. We have some Breath of the Wild ornaments. Wood burned, handmade. They are the divine beasts. And I actually did just start a Breath of the Wild playthrough. So that's a whole set. There are some felt keychains. You got your froggy chair, everyone's favorite. There's 3 different Minecraft ones. I don't think I have them on me. There's an entire set of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Sinnoh gym badges, a full set that you could win. I believe there's going to be a pair of fingerless gloves. There's going to be some digital prizes. My good friend and art friend Love Litchi will be offering up a channel point icon commission for free. And same thing with a profile picture. And the grand prize for a blackout bingo card. If you get every single space on your card filled out, and we will go until somebody gets blackout, we're giving up 1 to 3 months of Xbox Game Pass for free. I think that's pretty great. I've been enjoying having it. Fudge and I share an account. Don't tell Bill Gates. Don't tell him. It's definitely going to be a really good time. I hope to see a lot of you there. And I believe we're playing Words on Stream later. Before I forget, it is hosted by the lovely Catrium, who has taken a short break from streaming to participate in NaNoWriMo, but she's back. Oh, I thought I fixed that. How on earth is that still a thing? Anyway, Catrium is going to be our lovely host. You can find me there in the chat next Friday. It's really going to be a great time. All right. I'm looking to wind down and wrap up, so I am hunting for someone to raid, and I think we're gonna switch from Fish Dew Valley to some Animal Crossing. Go ahead and copy and paste the raid message, and if you have access to it, drop them hype emotes when we go and pass on the support. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I don't have my schedule set up for next week. I usually stream Wednesdays, so you can catch me then. And then again, bingo will be Friday, and I'm doing my first promotional stream playing a game called Kickbot next Saturday at 11 a.m. I'm really looking forward to it. The developers are just a 2-person team, and the demo just came out on Steam recently, so they asked if I'd be willing to play it and do some first impression. Oh, it's actually a strawberry shirt for Celeste. Yes, I picked out my outfit. And then this is a necklace made out of circuit board. I love fashion. It's so good. Oh, you meant strawberries? That's fine. That's fine. All right. Let's pass on the love and support. I forget how to spell. Let's go say hi, pass on the love, and I will see you guys probably Wednesday at the earliest. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, rest up, make sure you refill your tank, and until then, keep growing and going. Bye, everyone. I'm glad you were able to catch a stream too. It's good to see you. I've been trying to make sure I'm like dropping in on people a bit more regularly. Thanks for being here, Linksy. Bye, everyone.